You're watching Gold Rush and Rush, and we're recapping the Season 10 episode, $1 Million Payday. So what happened? The grizzly bars are broken. Maybe they're weighted down by all the big gold nuggets? Actually, a hydraulic cylinder is broken. They don't have a replacement, so they use the excavator to lift the bars, until the chain breaks. Then they use straps, which also break. Eventually they adapt a randomly found cylinder and are running again. Until they aren't, because the conveyor belt is ripped. Frustrated, Rick calls in his secret weapon. Gene Cheeseman is back. Awesome. He arrives just as the main conveyor belt shreds off. Luckily, the cameras were doing a close-up as it happened. Rather than fix it, Gene decides to move the actual feeder closer to Monster Red. The process is efficient and drama-free. Of course. A cleanup finds 41.97 ounces, giving Rick 265 ounces for the season. Beer taps for all, and the search for nuggets continues. All 3 wash plants are finally running, until they're not. Mike's wash plant has no water because it's all going to Kevin. Their pump is too small. In moments, Juan splices in another pump, because he's Juan and awesome. But then Mike runs out of pay, so they create a 400-foot road to truck in new pay. It takes 480 hours and is 50 feet high, but it's a pretty awesome construction. But then Clay starts clogging the punch plates of Kevin's plant. We're told it's a miner's worst nightmare. I'm not so sure about that. I would be far more fearful of a grizzly bear Sasquatch hybrid, the Grizz Squatch. I think I just created a new Discovery show. Nightmare of the Klondike, the hunt for the Grizz Squatch. I'd watch. In moments, Juan adapts an old spray bar to better wash the pay, because he's Juan and awesome. But then they need to build a bridge over the creek to Monica's Cut to make the fuel trip shorter, as they're not allowed to drive through the creek. But apparently they can drive around in it indiscriminately while building a bridge. They use dump truck beds as the base and lower an old bridge deck into place, and sacrifice a random crew person to try and drive across it. The truck proceeds to break right through the deck, but it's fixed and all is well. It's cleanup time. Kevin finds 29.12 ounces, Monica finds 44.48 ounces, and Mike finds 93.64 ounces. Is it just me, or is this not so good? Parker suddenly decides to return to the last cut and Slucifer, and wants to sluice for 3 weeks, then shift everything to the cluster cut. But who knows when all this really happened, as Parker's hair is changing length each scene. Pretty typical editing for this year. He prepays Tony his 100-ounce royalty, repairs Slucifer, and gets to work. Meanwhile, they are short-staffed at the cluster cut, and there's plenty of dissension. Tracks are blown, hats are thrown, trucks are driving off the side of berms, rocks are jamming the pre-wash, and nozzles are breaking. But all is fixed, and all is well. The cluster cut finds 309.1 ounces. The last cut finds 376.9 ounces. Well, that's impressive, giving Parker 3,083 ounces for the season. Tune in next time when the Grizz Squatch continues his rampage astride his new jet boat. What a great way to start 2020. If you enjoyed the episode, you can go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, watch the old episodes, visit us on Facebook, and I'll see you again next week.